You shower your body. You clean your hands. But what about your aura? In the invisible space around your skin, just beyond the reach of your fingers, there is an energetic field that records everything you experience. Every thought, every emotion, every interaction leaves a residue. Not dirt in the traditional sense, but emotional dust, mental clutter, and spiritual static. This energetic layer, your aura, isn't just spiritual fluff. It's the filter through which you feel, connect, and create. When it's clean, you feel clear, grounded, and inspired. But when it's clogged, life feels heavy, foggy, and chaotic, for no logical reason. Modern life doesn't make this easier. Every room you enter, every screen you stare at, every person you pass by, all of it affects your field. And yet, no one teaches us how to clean it. Until now. There is a way. And it doesn't require crystals, incense, or rituals. Just awareness, intention, and 3 steps that have been hidden in plain sight, ignored by the modern world, yet preserved in ancient traditions. The ancient world understood something we've forgotten. Energy is not neutral. It clings. Just as mud sticks to your shoes, dense energy attaches to your aura. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. Emotions you don't express, thoughts you suppress, environments you endure, they all leave a mark. But unlike physical dirt, this residue hides in plain sight. It affects your decisions, distorts your mood, even changes the way you see yourself. You think you're tired, unmotivated, anxious, when really, your aura is clogged. The problem is, no one ever taught us to feel our field. We were raised to scrub our skin, but never to sense the static just beyond it. So we carry energetic burdens that aren't even ours. Other people's pain, old wounds, stuck thoughts that replay like background noise, and we normalize the weight. But what if cleansing your aura was as basic as brushing your teeth? What if 3 simple practices could reboot your energy, sharpen your mind, and lift your spirit, without needing to believe in anything mystical at all? It's not about being spiritual. It's about being clear, and clarity is power. Step 1 is awareness, not belief. You don't need to believe in auras to notice how drained you feel after a tense conversation, or how uplifted you get around someone radiant. Energy is felt. It speaks before words. Awareness is simply remembering this. So the first step is to pause for 60 seconds. No phone, no input. Just notice. Where do you feel heavy in your body? Is your breath shallow? Is your chest tight? Is your mind racing or dull? This isn't meditation, it's calibration. You're tuning into the frequency of your own field. Most of us override this signal daily. We caffeinate over fatigue, scroll over stress, and pretend we're fine. But your body remembers, your aura absorbs, and if you don't clear it, it builds. This is not a flaw, it's design. You're meant to feel, to process, to release. But in a culture obsessed with productivity, stillness feels sinful, rest feels lazy, and so your aura becomes a trash bin for what you won't feel. The step is simple, but not easy. Stop, listen, feel. That's how the cleaning begins, not with tools, but with truth. If this made you pause, maybe it's time to stay. Subscribe and ring the bell. Your energy deserves this clarity. Step 2 is movement, but not the kind you think. We're not talking about workouts or exercise routines. This is subtle movement, intentional motion that activates your energy body, not just your muscles. Ancient cultures had their versions: shaking, dancing, breathing, even walking in spirals. The point wasn't to burn calories, it was to shake off energetic debris, like an animal trembling after a shock. You don't need choreography, just 10 minutes of conscious movement. Roll your shoulders, stretch your spine, sway your arms, shake your hands. Let your body guide you. Why? Because stagnant energy thrives in stillness. Not peaceful stillness, but unconscious inertia. The longer you sit in one posture, mentally or physically, the more your aura coagulates. Light becomes fog, Clarity becomes weight. Modern life chains us to chairs and screens, and so we collect not just tension, but density. That heavy, stuck feeling isn't in your muscles, it's in your field. So the second step is to move like you're brushing off something invisible, because you are. This is not exercise, it's energetic hygiene, a ritual for the invisible body. Step 3 is release, and it doesn't come through effort, but through breath. Not deep breathing, not box breathing, just breathing with awareness. Your breath is the bridge between body and spirit. You can't see your aura, but you can feel your breath. And when you direct your breath with presence, it clears the field around you like wind clearing smoke. Try this. Sit or stand in stillness. Inhale slowly through your nose, and as you exhale, imagine mist leaving your body. Not from your mouth, but from your chest, your back, your skin. Let your breath move through you and out of you, like you're exhaling what doesn't belong. This isn't visualization, it's evacuation. You're allowing the field to purge itself. One breath at a time, no mantra, no ritual, just breath with intention. Because intention is architecture, it shapes your field in real time. Do this for 3 minutes, that's all. Your mind will wander. Let it. Your breath won't. It knows the way out. After these 3 steps, pause, move, breathe, you may not look different, but your field will feel like spring air after winter fog. And people around you will feel it too, even if they don't know why. Most people wait until something breaks to begin cleansing. A breakdown, a burnout, a sleepless night that spirals into anxiety. But energy hygiene is not for the crisis, it's for the maintenance. You don't wait for your teeth to rot before brushing them. You brush daily, so decay doesn't have a chance to begin. The same is true for your aura. When your energy field is clean, your decisions are clearer. You recognize what's yours and what's not. You stop carrying other people's weight. You stop absorbing emotions like a sponge. Boundaries sharpen, intuition strengthens, and most importantly, life stops feeling like a struggle against fog. What the ancients knew, and what we're remembering now, is that clarity is not a luxury. It's a spiritual necessity, not just for empaths or healers or mystics, but for anyone trying to stay sane in a noisy world. Energy doesn't lie, it doesn't argue, it simply reflects. When your aura is clean, the world mirrors that back. You attract differently, you respond differently, you move differently. The change isn't just internal, it ripples outward, through your words, your presence, your path. Because a clean aura is not an aesthetic, it's a frequency. There's a reason spiritual traditions across cultures emphasized purification, not just of the body, but of the energy field. They understood something we're only now beginning to rediscover. Clarity of aura leads to clarity of being. You don't need to escape the world to feel peace. You need to stop carrying what isn't yours. That's what aura cleansing really is, not some magical ritual, but radical honesty with yourself. What are you holding that doesn't belong? A mood you picked up from someone else. A belief that was never yours. An anxiety that entered through a screen. These are the dust and static of modern living, and they cling to you like second skin. But once you learn to pause, to move, to breathe, you reclaim your space, your center, your sovereignty. You remember that protection isn't about walls, it's about clarity. When your field is clear, you don't need to defend it. It defends itself. That's the paradox. When you stop resisting the world, your field stops absorbing it. You become transparent, but not invisible. Open, but not exposed. Strong, because you are soft. This isn't spiritual performance. It's energetic integrity. The aura is not a fantasy. It is a forgotten sense. A radar system of the soul, designed to read and respond to energy long before the mind interprets it. And when it's clean, life doesn't just look different, it feels different. You don't need crystals, incense, or rituals. You need attention, intention, presence. This isn't about adding more to your routine. It's about subtracting what no longer serves. Simplicity is powerful when done with devotion. Pause, Move, breathe. 3 steps, no gurus, no gadgets, just you and your field, reconnecting. Because the world doesn't need more spiritual people. It needs more clear people, clear minds, clear hearts, clear fields. And when you become clear, you don't just feel better. You remember who you are beneath the fog of opinions, projections, and noise. This is not a one-time fix. It's a rhythm, a returning, like brushing your teeth, but for the soul. So if you felt tired for no reason, heavy for no cause, anxious with no name, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's time to clear what's not. If you've never cleaned your energy, how do you know what part of you is really you?